get them. Bill?
I show some new information in the search for Nancy Guthrie. You'll remember she vanished from her Arizona house 6 months ago. Tomorrow, the sheriff leading the search says his office is hit with a roadblock with a key piece of DNA, but insists the evidence could still help identify a suspect.
It came back, none. There's no DNA. But does that mean the hair isn't that of the suspect? We won't know that till we have the suspect's hair. You don't just destroy it, right? So there's other things that hair may prove valuable for.
Joining us now is James Gagliano, a Fox News contributor and retired FBI supervisory special agent. James, as always, great to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Good to be with you, Bill.
So it's been a really long time since we got any good news in this case. Sounds like the hair for now, dead end. That doorbell video from months ago, dead end. I think it's a tough pill for swallow in this day and age, a tough pill for people to swallow in this day and age, that there's so many cameras out there, so many ways to track people, and this trail has just gone ice cold. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Bill, it is difficult to believe. It's been half a year, and I was out there for several weeks in February when this case broke, and I said on air that I thought that we would be very close to finding a suspect or suspects within the initial weeks. Look, that doesn't mean this case won't be solved, but I think it's important to clear something up the sheriff just said. The hair that they found at Mrs. Guthrie's home, it doesn't mean it doesn't have any DNA attached to it. Of course, a hair has DNA to it. What it means is the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Office ran it through CODIS, which is the Combined DNA Index System, which basically has all former arrestees, all felons, missing persons entered into that database, and then genealogical DNA in those databases, and nothing came up. But they will hang on to this, and in the event they do arrest somebody, it will be matched against this hair to see was this person actually in Mrs. Guthrie's home.
Well, the Pima County Sheriff has been under all sorts of fire for his handling of this case, Sheriff Chris Nanos. He said in a recent interview that, in his opinion, no suspect is permanently ruled out of this case. Take a listen.
We look at it and go, okay, can we eliminate these people from what we have in front of us, the evidence, the DNA, the whatever, the videos. And so that elimination happens. But it's like any case criminal. Because you're eliminated doesn't mean you didn't do it. They're ruled out for now, but what if somebody comes up and says, hey, this guy said such and such, such and such, that he did that. And it's one of the guys we looked back in the past.
James, is that the right approach? Your thoughts on what he said there?
Yeah, I think that's fair and that's true. I think everyone was concerned in the beginning that you initially have to rule the family out. And there were people that were stating unsupported things, blaming Savannah's brother-in-law, blaming her brother, blaming people that might have worked in the house. And it was reckless and irresponsible. And I think the sheriff was right to come out initially and say that those people had been, quote unquote, cleared. But obviously in investigation, you have to keep the aperture open and wide, and you have to follow the evidence. And to your point, in this case, we're grasping at straws, and I think the biggest mistake in this investigation was not calling the FBI in at the beginning. They waited 48 to 72 hours to do so. And the second thing is the mixed messaging, putting out different things initially, which the sheriff took criticism for. And Bill, I think that's why he's avoided doing public press conferences. We need more of those with accurate information to keep this case alive and on the front page, and to hopefully stir something up where somebody comes forward with a lead of value.
You know, we often hear about how the first 48 hours in a crime are the most crucial in terms of the investigatory aspect of it. There's a TV show named after it for that reason. So in your thoughts, the local sheriffs, the local sheriff's department, just right up front, took too long to bring in the feds?
Yeah, I think that's a piece of it. And here's the thing, too. You know, we don't know everything that's going on inside the investigation. The sheriff is certainly not sharing everything. It's not appropriate. But listen to the recent videotaped plea by Savannah Guthrie. As I'm reading it and listening to it, and I read through the transcript of it, she says things to the kidnapper or kidnappers: we have done our part. We have done our part. That suggests to me that maybe some type of ransom might have been paid, and we just have not been told in the public about it.
Yeah, and she said, I know that you have tried to do things the right way. So a lot of interpretation on what she meant by that. Got to leave it there. James Gagliano, thank you as always for coming on today. Great to see you.
Bill, thanks for having me.
I should.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.